Alright, let's see how this goes. Bro, only 500 VC. Nasty work. Alright. Heat versus Hornets. I'm betting Miami, but you never know. They got Blazers versus Suns. Right, Heat versus Hornets, that's 9th and 10th seed. This is the 7th and 8th seed. I'm gonna have the Suns. I think they can do it. Scored 2 3-pointers in a multiplayer game. I have to do that on the rec. Scored, get 10 plus rebounds, assists and blocks in theater. I could do that too. He blocks in a 2v2 game. Alright, let me warm up first. You good, bro? Yeah. Oh damn! My fault, y'all boys. I'm rusty. What the fuck? Bro, I did not mean to do that. That's my fault. That's my fault. I didn't mean to do that. I know that was dumb as hell on my end. Got you in the corner. Hey, oh, nice shot. Damn. Damn, I didn't even see him going that way. Man, fuck you, bro. Damn, bro. What did I do to you, bro? I got you. Hey, bro. You need to stop. You need to stop trying to posterize niggas, bro. Like you try to posterize 2-3 niggas at once, bro. Like chill out with that. Oh my god, bro. What do you? Hey, let's go. I get something. Oh, that's my fault, bro. That's man. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, he got me. Damn, Carl, I didn't expect Carl to shoot that. Hey, bro, he open. I know I mess up, but that don't mean you had to mess up too. Hey, you know what? You got that. I ain't complaining. See, I would defend the paint, but I can't leave that man open. Oh yeah, you thought, bro. Like, right? The Oh, I shouldn't have. I should have passed it to the right side. My fault, bro. Bro, stop trying to posterize on 2-3 these niggas, bro. Like, damn, bro. Chill. Air one. Hey, I still made it, so I ain't even stressing. Now you got it. Now you can dunk. Watch out! Watch out! Hey! Yeah, well, bro, I appreciate your commentary. It's actually making me have fun. Hey, bro. I hope you do a good move, bro. Please. Okay, okay. That was not what I wanted. Jesus, bro. Hey. Please make a good. Please make a smart shot. Please, please take a good shot. Please. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? GG's, bro. Dang, at least he made the shot. I'm not complaining. Two, two for eight. He's really three. He's really 3 for 9, but. Oh yeah, he's 3 for 10. I just peeped. we, Damn, bro. One thing I don't like about 2K, bro, it's not letting me leave. Let's go. Damn, I thought I was gonna be able to get that. Hey, bro, just stick to him. Just stick to him. Don't even. Damn. Bro, watch out, watch out. Hey, bro, watch. Pass it, pass. You know what? Pass it. Jesus, bro. You know what? Made a shot. I ain't gonna cry. I ain't gonna complain. Hey, right.
By yourself, by yourself. By yourself. I got baseline.
What? I thought that was green, bro. Come on, 2K. Oh, nice defense, bro. Damn, that's my bad. Oh, you thought. Hey, bro. Oh, he made that. Nope. Oh, my fault. Hey, let's go. Oh, damn, that's on me. Hey, nice pass. Arrow one, let's go. It don't matter, bro. Talking about. Let's go. I mean, we don't need to if we're gonna keep scoring. Bro, why would you take that shot? I know we up, but like, damn. What the oh shit. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that at all. What? Who did I? Ain't no way. Man, that's some BS. Hey, let's take a good shot, bro. We only at 17. Right? What the? Yo, come on! I saw that shit coming too. I was trying to pass the ball. Oh my god, bro! Hey! I saw that, bro. Pass the ball. I saw them gonna double you. Jesus. Man, y'all, so what, y'all gonna double me? Yeah, that's a lie. That is a lie. Hey, put that nigga on a poster. On his head. Nick. Damn, I should have seen that one. I should have seen that one. That's. Alright, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, bro, let's try to let's try to take it home, bro. Let's take it home. This nigga. Damn. Damn. Alright. GG's. Hey, bro. That. Damn, that's tough. Hey! Hey, but why is all three of us bros? Hey. You know what? You know what? He made it, so I ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, nice defense. You got that. That's all you. Damn. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Let's go. Wait, what you said, bro? Oh. I should have tried to contest that one a bit better, but it's cool. I don't know. Pass it. Bang. Damn. Right here. Pass it to somebody. Hey, pass it to somebody. Third. Damn. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Hey, bro. Hey, hey, stick to your man, bro. I get what you're trying to do, but stick to your man, please. Uh, hey, bro. Hey. Jesus, bro. Alright, you know what? Alright. Damn, I leveled up this game. Yo, you tell me? Alright, let's see how this matchup goes. Alright. Shoot it. Damn, bro. I could have gotten that one if I had position right. Woo! Easy. Damn, bro. I shouldn't have went up right there and there. Oh, you got that. Hey, good defense. Try to catch that. Let's go. That's all you. Never mind. Damn, bro. Damn, the double team is crazy. Watch out, watch out. Hey, in his defense, my build is literally to grab boards. Watch out, watch out. Watch out, bro. Damn. Damn, bro. Watch out, bro. Like. What is this man doing? Bro, I hope it's some little 12-year-old playing that game, bro. He the reason why we losing, bro. Hey. You know what? We gonna lose this game, but it ain't my fault. Damn, nigga, you already gonna win the game. You ain't gotta do all that.
Check it. Yo, check it.
GG's, y'all boys. That was an overkill, bro. I ain't mad at it though, but damn. Good game, bro. Alright, get 3 blocks. I don't know if I can do that. Six, 7. Oh, no, yeah, we cooked. Inside out class visionary. Damn. It'd be like that. Damn, bro. Damn. Finally, we can get the ball.
Check it.
Are you serious? Oh, you thought. Hey, bro, you gotta figure out a way to get by that 6'5", bro. Because the 7'1" center is gonna hold me down. Yep. That's exactly what you're hearing. But obviously, you know, pass if you need to, but I'm gonna try to get you open. I feel that. Damn. Yeah, that one might be a center for. Ain't no way. How many shots did he? He only missed like 2. That's crazy work. Yeah, 3 blocks is not gonna happen. I ain't gonna hold. Oh, don't tell me I'm the center. Actually, this is a small lineup to be fair. Oh, good luck. Good luck to a small forward. He's not even a small forward. It's a damn point guard.
Here we go.
You mean I couldn't win that tip off even? Why the fuck we didn't grab? Bro, there has to be something wrong with either my, I don't know if it's my end or some players are cheating or what, but there's something wrong with the rec. That's happened to me one too many times.
Get after that, B.
Can I use my cap breakers on? If I use it on rebounding, it will only go up to 1, 2, 3, yeah, 88. Can't use it on any of these because I pretty much maxed out. Shoot, that would make me a really good passer. It would give me a dead eye. This will give me dead eye in limitless range. Well, if there's one thing I guess I regret with this build is that I should have made my perimeter defense a bit higher than the 45. Let's see how this game goes.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season
that is so my fault.
This has more of a playoff feel.
Well, we've talked about it before. MP very vocal about how he wants to deliver on the glass.
And you know, I think some may think MP hasn't really measured up to the commitment on his rebounding game. But he's got time to still prove he can get it done on the glass. Now, one thing about MP, he's pretty critical of himself. So he might be his own toughest critic, and that may come into play here tonight.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2.
Damn, bro.
Out there with MP, and it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. MP with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. MP, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Vassell, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Go.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some
God
great
damn, Victor, chill.
League, but he can also
I need more. I need some boards too, you know.
Guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
That's what I get for going on the Spurs, bro. At least in Miami, bro, I can get a lot more boards.
I've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
The first free throw is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Edwards finds Randall. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Yeah, why the hell they got me guarding Gobert?
The 3, Vassell. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's got 5 now.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Edwards, the pass to Randall.
They really got Wemby guarding. Hey.
Here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range.
Why would you leave that man open? Wait, why is it on me? That was not my man.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4 and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers played an important role for them. He ended with 15 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. There was a lot to like about his approach. He was aggressive, yet he didn't force things. Really solid game.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. You know, the impact
Damn, I think that was I did not see that one.
It's easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Vassell with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. MP, a screen on Edwards. Here's MP.
Hey.
MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Dillingham. The shot won't fall. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to MP. Fox outside. Back to MP. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Here's Dillingham. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Peeler. Nice start.
Bro, it's really because I don't want to be getting that
passes that bring up the
3-second call. That would have been an easy block for me, bro.
On the wing, Fox. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
I just love the ball move.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Ivy, right side. No, stopping him there.
Damn.
Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Minnesota shooting their first free throw in this game. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota.
Damn, I got subbed out. Oh, it's Gay. I thought it was. I thought it was a player named Gay on there.
Comes in for Reed, and it's Edwards in for Man. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Guys, MP has established himself as one of the best rebounders in the league. I asked him about how he continues to develop that part of his game, and he told me,
I know you ain't gonna shoot it.
Tape of all the greats. Guys like Rodman, Malone, and Hayes picking up on little things they did is how I'll reach the next level. He knows his history.
Studying some legends. Gotta love that. Thanks. Randle and Gobert are in the middle.
Oh, you got that.
Out there with Jaden Ivey. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes.
Damn.
And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
MP, the pass to Fox. Oh, MP
Hey.
with the hammer.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ivy outside. Takes a step back.
Yeah, he thought I made him rethink that.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot for 3. Randle, another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Their strong work ethic has been evident.
Oh!
Hey.
A big finish right there.
Oh my gosh, that was on another level. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Outside for Randle. No good on the shot. Sohan with some nice D.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling.
Man, I really wish he would have passed it to me, but it's fine.
MP, a screen on Randle. Sohan, pass to MP.
Hey.
MP throws it down.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
52 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Randle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound San Antonio. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Vassell passes to MP. MP, a screen on Edwards. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
But why? Why that kind of pass?
Dillingham. Still no points. Shot clock and
All right,
game clock. 1 second differential.
Let's see. What's this gonna? What are you doing?
Ivy outside to win the drought. And he can't get that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here
Let's go.
in this
At least
early part of the season.
we somewhere.
You look at the Timberwolves, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And so in the game for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. MP is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like
Damn.
maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Screen by MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't know why Rudy complaining for.
He may go through peaks and valleys.
That was clearly a foul.
Always dangerous, Dan.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
He's off on the first.
Damn.
A lefty who is lightning quick. De'Aaron Fox is one of the toughest covers in the league. The development of his three-point shot has been big because it forces you to come out to him.
He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Gobert. Randall against Wembanyama. Here's DiVincenzo.
He's like, yeah, I know you're not going to shoot it, Rudy.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. And it's Gobert.
Damn, bro.
In the comfort zone.
Well,
That was just bad defense on me.
Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket.
Hey.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
MP against Gobert. Fox outside.
Can't move him.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert.
That's crazy.
Foul number 2 for him. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And
Hey!
throws it down.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw no good from MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Here's Randall. The rebound by MP.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old.
Just had to be sure.
On a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. About the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the
Warriors,
Golden
Thunder,
State Warriors.
Celtics. Yeah, we
And on
do.
Monday, they'll go
We're
up
gonna have
against
a
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the
couple of
Oklahoma
games.
City Thunder.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, they're going to have to play flawless in that one. An opponent like that will punish mistakes, but I wouldn't be shocked if they were able to win.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities.
Hey, you know what? It is what it is.
When you block him out, he can reach right over you.
At least he missed the shot anyway, so got to earn him. And Rudy Gobert is more likely going to make like one.
And that one falls for Gobert. Stan, Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career. Well, known for being an exceptional defender, Gobert also has a good sense for when he should look to score.
Out to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, deflected.
Ah, damn. That was kind of on me. I wasn't even in the right position.
McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Over Fox. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Vassell finds Wembanyama. Now MP. Fires the 3. Edwards pulls it in.
Damn, I did not expect it to be that low.
A 12-point game. Minnesota again missing.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
To the middle. Here's MP.
Damn.
Wembanyama hammers it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. steps back. Wembanyama against Randall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot.
Damn, Wemby, you ain't had to do all that.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No stranger to getting to the line. Randall had a chance to draw a foul, and he made sure the ref saw.
Shoot two.
And he drops the first. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nas Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ivy comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Fox left side. Back to MP. That's tipped. Castle outside. 4 on the clock. Over Ivy. And it's good.
I'm like, what is this man doing? Is he going to move?
Castle's got 7 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and
I didn't leave my assignment. Calm down.
Can't allow him a clean look.
Minnesota again missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Fox against Ivy. Wembanyama, screen on Ivy. Fox for 3. Counted from distance. Fox has got 7
Did I beat Rudy Gobert? Yes, I did.
points here in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
The open shot by Edwards. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Johnson. Oh!
Hey!
Nice.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning. And with the fourth quarter. Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mann. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Prosper. MP comes in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Offensive board. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Sinks the tray.
Damn.
DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Excellent possession there. If you set up DiVincenzo, it usually leads to points.
Now MP. Outside Fox. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Damn, not what I meant to do.
Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Outside MP. Shoots a 3. That misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Oh, he finished it.
Damn, bro.
The beauty of a pass.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Here's Castle, screened by MP. Castle fires. It's blocked by Gobert.
Damn.
It's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Ooh, rise and fire.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
It's money from deep.
Well, every season Randall works on his range because he understands the importance of stretching the floor at his position.
MP is screen on DiVincenzo. Now Vassell. MP. Oh,
Let's go.
What a slam!
Oh, my.
Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just putting the defense to shame.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about the practice hours that went into that. That could have gone into something else.
Now Randall. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio leading by 13.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
Damn,
Just
Wemby.
two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as
I should have gotten that rebound, to be honest.
And so often, that's the difference.
MP. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Not what I meant to do.
One shot.
And so it's San Antonio with the W.
Damn, I was trying
Their
to
record
see
is
if I
now
could draw
1-1
foul
in this group round.
just for the
And
sake
you
of
know
it.
they're breathing a sigh of relief.
But that's only temporary. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to eventually hoist the NBA Cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP with a double-double in tonight's victory. It seemed like whenever your team needed something, you delivered. Your thoughts?
I get sick if I think I'm going to miss a game because I know my guys are counting on me to do whatever it takes. So for me, tonight was the kind of game I live for. Whatever problem we had, I solved it. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they give me a standing O when I get back to the locker room.
Great confidence, MP. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
All right, listen up, guys. Winning takes sacrifice. Everyone wants more shots. Everyone wants the big contract. But winning means sublimating your individual goals for the good of the team. So when one of our players comes to me and says, Coach, I want to be the best rebounder in the league, that shows the kind of commitment that will help this team make a run in June. He didn't say, I want to lead the league in points. He said, I want to get the ball from my teammates so we can win. So this game ball is for him. MP, get over here.
Man.
Yeah.
Really?
Sir.
Come on, man.
This
This is crazy.
Give it up for the MP, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Let's go.
And thank all of you.
Keep to the team. Keep rebounding the ball and winning games. Shout out, coach. I mean,
I
doesn't
want to
matter.
be the best rebounder in the league because we're trying to be the best team in the league. And we're going to need the ball to do it. So let's keep getting rebounds and keep winning games.
Throwing Gobert around like a rag doll. That's crazy work. Pascal dunking. Shoot, I was dunking. Oh, it is a win. Who cares how close the game was? My guy MP get it done no matter what. That's nice, guys. Damn, we took a L? But I had 19 and 11. That's actually pretty good. But I caught like 3 fouls. My plus minus is a -7, which means I did not really have that. My game was not really that good, and it makes sense because I literally went 3 for 6. And 3 for line, which is decent. Field goals made. Could have been better. You know what? Yeah, I'll play this game. Why not?
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's game 3. Take a look at the Spurs.
Now, how does OKC all of a sudden have a bad record? They have an awful record. Their record is awful.
And with this being the 3rd game of 4 in the group stage, they have to get a win tonight. So I expect this home crowd to be rowdy.
And then when you talk about the Thunder, well, they come in 0-2 so far, and now have to play away from their home arena. You know, it's hard enough to win in this league.
Oh, that's my bad. I should have tried to step up to Chad Holmgren.
And odds seem to be against them heading into this one. But if they come out with a win, watch their confidence skyrocket.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Chet Holmgren out there with Mitchell. And it's Sorber in at the 5. Now, here's Holmgren. 12 points.
Yeah, that's on me.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
To the middle, got a piece of it. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama
may not get the assist, but it worked out.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on
Get that out of here.
Lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that 6th sense about where the ball is going next.
Damn.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Here's Sorber. He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Fox. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's MP. Outside, Fox. Just 4 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. In 3rd, the Thunder.
I mean, terrific.
We're not there.
They rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots. and that continues to be the goal.
Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembenyama, a screen on Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fox. San Antonio again missing.
Oh, what?
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup
Damn.
against the Warriors really contributed. He finished with 19 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
Damn.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
It's taken away by Wallace.
Are you serious, bro? Why is 2K giving me these?
Here's Holmgren. Count the bucket.
He still made it.
He's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
And
I think I'm on the
done a
bench.
great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing.
Yeah, I don't blame coach. I'm having a rough game.
Some changes. Woolridge is checked in for Holmgren. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .115 left in the first. MP finds Sohan. The kick out to Harper. Pass to MP. Back to Harper. And they get it. Good, and it's MP.
Let's go.
The assist.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
I didn't expect me to switch, man. They didn't say nothing.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
MP passes to Fox. Back to MP. Pass to Sohan. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Woolridge. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Bro, damn the OKC defense.
A breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on
Oh,
the
let's go.
offensive end.
Let's go.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
So
Hey.
out there with MP. And there's Harper. And there's Riley. And it's Champagny in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor.
Let's see if I can make this.
Best communicator often resides.
Scan.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you play?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
Damn.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here is Riley. On the wing, MP. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Joe. Here's Topic. Wow, drew the contact in that 3.
Why would you foul him?
He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh my God.
There was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of three. Johnson's checked in for Riley. Leonard, he's checked in for the Thunder. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's MP. And the
Hey.
MP. That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Here's Topic. Covered by Johnson. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Johnson with the rebound.
I'm surprised.
I could have done better to contest that.
Dangerous guy to leave open.
MP, no good.
But I could have done a better shot than that too.
They lead by 4. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Shot clock at 3. Ball's knocked loose.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Champagny. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Let's go.
Champagny's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
I wish I could skip the timeouts already. For some reason it's not letting me.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at San Antonio, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, Oklahoma City, 5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they haven't gotten anything to go their way here early on. What do they have to do to turn this thing around?
Yeah, they've been slumping, and I think they need to simplify.
Yeah, that's on me, bro. That was dumb with me. I could have stayed on him more, and then I would have
created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Fox, no good. The Thunder with the lead.
Fox to take our shot, but I'm not surprised that he did.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
MP kicks to Johnson. MP sets the screen for Johnson. And here is Harper. Fox passes to MP. Johnson in the corner. Over Mitchell. Thunder with the rebound.
I think he's
They
gonna
couldn't
miss
put
that,
the
but I
pieces
couldn't position
together,
myself in
losing the
time.
last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Well, after getting hammered on the boards in that one, you'd expect them to make some adjustments. Let's see what they've got.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Mitchell's checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Fox kicks to Johnson. MP against Mitchell. Count that.
There you go.
MP's got 11 points.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Mitchell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
That pass, that
Mitchell's got the lead up to 7.
that bluff resembles a little late.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Fox. And the dunk by
Hey.
Really nice decision by MP. He just has a great feel for the game.
The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. From deep three-point territory. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
Nice, baby. Congrats for Earth.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the San Antonio Spurs.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And moving on here, how about the fantastic matchup at the power forward position in this one?
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Mitchell is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, MP. He's got 13. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And a moment to see numbers for MP. Averaging about 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him.
Johnson against SGA. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Holmgren against MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Chet Holmgren.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Harper, he's checked in for Johnson. Pass to Sorber. Back to SGA. Wallace outside. Here's Holmgren. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmgren's got 16.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's MP. There's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, they certainly embody what's expected from a modern point guard. Scoring is a fundamental part of the job now.
For 3, Mitchell, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight, and so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Zhang's checked in. .129 left to play in the third. It's Vassell on the wing. Outside Harper. Can they get it? Here's Wembanyama. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Harper kicks to MP. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Topic is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .36 seconds left to play in the third. Inside, here's Abaji, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Abaji's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Oklahoma City. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Joe. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oklahoma City substitution. Number 18, Scott Leonard.
Here's Sohan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. De'Aaron Fox out there with Parker. And it's Prosper in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Yep, it counts.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Pass to Topic. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Harper. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, Sohan, defended by Holmgren. There's a screen. Here's Prosper. Misses the 3. Here's Topic. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Abaji. Mitchell against Harper. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Spurs trail by 13. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Wembanyama. 13 feet away, and he hits that one to go.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Outside Holmgren fires the 3. It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Spurs trail by 14. Here's MP. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Now, here's SGA. Beyond the arc, he drills the 3.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 17. MP with it. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren, that's good, and SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs, trailing by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Topic. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Traps in the tray.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
17 seconds left in the game. And here is MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City ball. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games.
And as it stands, it's going to be difficult for them to make it into the next round of the NBA Cup, but at least this still counts for a regular season win.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
You guys showed some fight tonight, but ultimately came up short. What do you do to move on from this?
Win.
Any adjustments?
Not really. I just got to play harder, grab some boards, be better, top to bottom. It is what it is.
All right, thanks, MP. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Just gonna end the live stream.